8 p.m. BST, British Brexit stunning time. It's time, and it's time, and it's time. Hello, everybody. You know, our time zone, English time zone. Hello, Bobadook. Hello, everyone. Hello, Kiwi Riri. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the 3-month resub. Excuse me. Oh, Artesian Builds. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. If you don't know, Artesian Builds are the lads. Now, they're not English. United States people who went and done this. You see that? You see that thing? Went and did that for me. So welcome, raiders. Thank you for coming. You probably were just watching a computer being built, and this is not going to be that. All right? And thank you, Sam Almighty 95 for the 3-month resub. That's a good name. No offense. Sir Kevlar, thank you for the 3-month resub also. And thanks again, Artesian Builds. Oh. And Bold Gonzo, thank you for the 5-month streak. Looking forward to another great night of the Fitba Gaffer. Welcome, raiders, if you're still here. I'm the manager of Pez United. We'll get to it. It's Why did you say here, Elizabeth Laura? It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. I'm new here. How are the team doing? Very good, Mike Coker. We'll get to it. Don't worry. There's a lot happening today. What time is it? Give it a couple of minutes. Because listen, this isn't like any other thing. This isn't like anything other you've ever been part of ever. If you're in the chat with me, it means you're automatically one of my assistant managers. You don't get a say in. You don't get a say in that. Sadly. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Thank you, Fiery Biscuits. No, cheers to you. Now that's weird. Palms Dave, you've subscribed for 3 months. Thank you very much. But it's not come up in my alerts. Maybe you have to do the thing where you put a message in. Or you... I don't know. I don't really... Once we're in, we're very much in. If you want Fortnite, it's like that. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Now, this is the thing. We're at a point in the season, everyone, where we're going, well, we're too good for this league. I've said it before, and I'll say it many times. Are my alerts not working? Because Scooby Stew, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Mike Coker. But that's not come up here, mate. That's not come up on the thing. Oh, it has. Oh, Palms Dave, you said delighted to sign a new deal, to be fair. Right, it's fine. It was a much of a muchness. We're in that situation where, you know, I need to show you something, actually. It's actually very important. I had a look at my emails. Have a look at this. Have a look at this in the messages. Right? What is that? What's this? What is this email? Schwartz's nickname. Have you heard what the supporters are calling Schwartz? The Ace. I think it suits him. Excuse me? Excuse me? Come in here, please, Schwartz. Oh, Gaffer, how's it going? Have you heard about what they're calling me, boss? They're saying he's the Ace or something like that. Yeah. What? What's the matter, Dad? Do you like that? Do you like this called the Ace and that? Are you upset or something like that? No, Schwartz, I'm not upset. It's just that when I was at Palermo on loan for almost half a season, they called me the ace also. Except it was in Italian and it is pronounced A-H-E. Oh, boss, I can't believe that. That's great news. That's made me emotional and that. So what's going to happen, everyone, is that we're going to have a kind of, you call it, what do you call it, an appraisal, a review. We're going to be looking at each player, well, most of the players, see how they're doing. Andy Sandel, thank you so much for the 4-month resub on a tier 2. Afternoon Gaffer, that's for sticking by me for 4 months of employment, which is close of you. Axiom, thank you for the 3-month streak. Schwartz, the ace of base. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for saying that. Schwartz, the ace of base. That's absolutely class. Muck Tremendous, thank you so much for the 3-month streak. The highs, the lows, but always the class. It's mostly been highs, really, hasn't it, lately, in this league. Kafka, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the club. Schwartz, the ace of the base. Our lad, Schwartz. She leads a lonely life. She leads a lonely life. When she woke up like in the morning light and the day had just begun, she opened up her eyes and thought, oh, what a morning. It's not a day for work, it's a day for catching tan. Just lying on the beach and having fun. She's gonna get all that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. All that she wants is another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants is another baby. Yeah. Well, thank you for doing that, Schwartz. Oh, yeah, no worries. Thank you so much, Dread Arrows, for gifting out 5 subs. Thank you very much for that. Excuse me. Very cool, Schwartz, says Adhal. Very cool, Schwartz. Very cool. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, very cool. Now, what shall we do? Shall we do it? No problem, Gaffer. I'm weak for ace of base. Oh, that's hot. If you're new here, it's a cup of hot Pepsi. I don't want to get into it now. Just drop it, all right? What's better, the Pepsi mug or the Sports Direct one? I think you know the answer to that. Is Schwartz good? What, as a player? Yeah, he's the goal king. Will the Labs be giving us a cup final or Christmas song? Well, we're not in a cup final at Stockton 3. But, yes, there could well be a Christmas song. The ace. Yeah, the ace. He is the ace. Elevator music. Hot Pepsi is the drink that we drink, and it's also the sponsor of the... In fact, hold on, can you see it here? Can you see the sponsor of the shirt? Hopes are high for Gold King or Ace. Oh, is that it? That's the only news. I can't go on it. We'll have a look. All right, let's do this, everyone. We're going to play one match. If we're alive at Christmas, yep. TBF. Will Reese be taking time off to celebrate his religious holiday, Halloween? I can't get into... I remember the days we were up for the cup. Yeah, we went out of the cup this season. But, listen, once we get promoted, look at that, we're top of the league. Once we get promoted again, we got relegated. I don't want to... Once we get promoted, there's going to be cups. It's going to be all sorts of glory. First round. Oh, yeah, Halsey, we got absolutely battered. First round of the cup. Thank you, Fizzy Mint. Don Diaper's doing bantering, but I should time you out. Not many people get timed out here, by the way. It is gonna... I do feel like timing someone out. I've only banned 2 people, but that was just trolls that came in. Mind the gap, Dorsetshire. That's nice. That's nice, Big Charles. Kiwi Riri, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Quat 11711. Quat. Sounds bad. I enjoyed my time out the other day, to be fair. Oh yeah, you got timed out, didn't you, Mr. Callums? Only for a second. Oh, that's hot. That's... Listen, all right. I'll just tell you this now. When you drink Pepsi, well, that's what we drink at the. That's what we drink in this club. When we drink Pepsi, what is a timeout? Right, Gozzle. Timeout, Gozzle, for 10 minutes. That's a timeout for Gozzle. For 10 minutes. Oh no, I can't find your name again, Gozzle. I want to untime you out, but I can't find it. How do I untime it out? You timed out. Oh, Wykove, could you untime out? It says Wykove, did you untime Gozzle out, yeah? What if, you know. Halsey timed out Gozzle for six. No, you're all timing him out again. No! You're further No! Gozzle's being timed out for further 10 minutes. He's been timed out for 1 year. Everyone's been trying to untime them out. And they're getting more timed out. Need to email Twitch. Gozzle! Is Gozzle... I think Gozzle's still timed out. Oh no, he's here. That was almost an absolute scandal. It's right, Gozzle's back. Gozzle is back. It kept saying, I said to mods, can you untime out Gozzle? And it kept saying Gozzle's been timed out for 600 seconds. Gozzle's been timed out for 600 seconds. I thought it's all going to add up. Okay. We're going to speak to all the players today, everyone. It is your Friday stream. We're not going team building today like we normally do on a Friday. We're not doing that today, but we are going to be we're going to be having a lot of meetings, a lot of chats with a lot of lads. Teddy Ward, thank you so much for the 4-month streak. Thanks for the 4 months work, boss. No, thank you for letting me keep doing it. Slism, thank you for the 4-month resub. Sorry I'm late, boss. I was scouting for Kosovo in 8th League for some talented young boys. You know what, young lads, that's a little bit of class there. In actually fact. Let's do this. Let's go. Actually, well, we'll just play it by hair. Let's see. Let's have a look firstly. So we face the Potteries away, everyone. We face the long ads. Well, that's not me. It's because you're not a subscriber, I suppose. That's Risa. Now, game plan. Let's have a quick look. Harrington, Shimmy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give a boy a chance. I'm going to give a lad a chance. Gambino. You come in. Shimmy can always come on. Give Gambino a chance. Park. Jerust, Fernandez. Gonna give him... Oh no, Harrington. Maybe we should put him in place of Harrington because he's in bad form. What do you think? There's Park. Park played well last time out, actually. Gambino's not cursed. Sorry I'm late, Gaffer. You don't remind me. Absolute state of you lot. Honestly, some of you. Cafu has been having a bit of the mental health. What do you mean? He's on it. Can they do it on a wet weeknight in the Rose Park Stadion? That's a very good question, Big Charlabs. Gambino, Ingles. I can't believe you. That should be a timeout. Maybe I will. I feel bad. So Gambino, Harrington starts even though he's not in good form. Maybe Harrington. Let's start Joey Coley. Why not? But before that, before we go straight into the game, oh, hello. What got deleted by moderators? The mods have started to get a bit aggressive, which is good. I trained them up to be absolutely vicious. Wykove removed a timeout on Ingles. Don't actually time anyone out unless I say. Absolute chaos in the chat. First time in the stream. I'm in love. Ace forever. Thank you very much for joining us live. Welcome everyone. Hello YouTube as well, by the way. I appreciate all of you. But really, the joy is in the live. Because look, you can be... Who? Ingles said shambles. And I've said that out loud. Tony Terry, I think it's my full name on YouTube, if you could please. Oh, here you go. If you could please subscribe to the YouTube, it would be much appreciated. That's in the chat there. The YouTube. Elevator Music, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the club. And I don't mean the chocolate bar. Biscuit. Eric Fitz, thank you for gifting a sub to Chris Jarabi. Biscuit? Let's do a poll. I'm going to do a poll using my Artesian Builds custom keyboard. Club. Biscuit or chocolate? There's a poll at the top. The 100 million keyboard. Hello, Soapy Jones. How's it going? Hello, everyone. Shout out to Artesian Builds. Thank you for doing that, Discord. This is clear cut. There's a poll at the top. More people are saying it's a biscuit, not a chocolate, not a cholas. Just made myself laugh. The poll is at the top of the chat there, Don Diaper. Can't see the poll. Maybe there's a delay. You can't see the poll? Hold on. Steady on. At least 70 people have voted, so sometimes on phones you can't. That's so annoying. Biscuit merch. We're gonna make some merch, everyone. It's gonna say Biscuit or Cholas Club. Club in capital letters, and then it's gonna say I will not wear a muzzle. It's gonna say no G to 5G. And on the back it says, and I don't know what you're looking at, buddy. And on the sleeve it says, you about to catch these hands? Have you heard that before? Have you heard that saying? That's American. you about to catch these hands? And it says, and then on the other side it says, cash me outside, how about that? Do you know what I'm talking about there? Hold on, we'll get into it in a second. One sec, everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? Cash me outside, how about that? The original, no, I just want the 30 seconds.
Ain't nobody gonna catch me.
Because you're too streetwise?
Yup.
Listen.
And all these hoes laughing like something funny.
Talking about the audience that they're laughing at her.
Wait.
Did you say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes?
Yep.
Wait, it's coming. Oh.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Cash me outside, how about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said.
Cash me outside, how about that? She is white. That's what it says on the merch. Anyway, I'm so glad, everyone, welcome, and I'm so glad that we had the poll about the club, not this club, the biscuit, which what was it, a biscuit or not a chola? And Gambino, please come in here, young man.
All right, Gaffer, how's it going, lad? Oh, a bit. Oh, I'm out of breath coming up them stairs, Gaffer. But I want to say, show me gratitude of you putting me in the starting line, not putting me on the bench, putting me in the getting any game time, to be honest.
Well, that's lovely, Gambino. I just want to say, I know it's been difficult for you because obviously some of the assistant managers haven't been that supportive of yourself, but I think you have some wonderful talent. You have some absolutely a class bit of potentials there, and very much looking forward to what you can bring the side. And I just want to tell you that you are in the starting lineup for the next game, Gambino, and we are going to have another meeting where we're going to have the appraisal in a bit. But so just so you can start to mentally prepare, young man.
Oh, thanks for that, Gaffer. I'm absolutely made up that you said that, to be honest. Oh, I'm going to be out of breath going down them stairs again, you know what I mean? To be honest, it was great. We come over from Italy and looking for an apartment to live in Pez area, trying to be, looking at a 2 up, 2 down, looking at a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom.
Yeah. Cash me outside, how about that? No, it's cash me outside. Cash me outside, how about that? I didn't know it was that much. I didn't know it was cash me outside, how about that? I didn't know it was... So that will be our starting lineup, I suppose. Oh, and something else we can do, everyone, because something else we can do is wear the third strip and look absolutely incredible. You know, when people see this kit, this third strip puts fear into your enemies. And it's as though the shirt, look at that 666 on the shorts, that's great. And it's as though the strip itself is saying, cash me outside, how about that? Okay then. Okay, lads, this won't be an easy game. As you know, the Potteries, very, very physical lads. I want the 6-6 shirt. It's on the thing. Hold on. Oh, that's hot. It's not going to be easy against these boys, but I need you to be tough, okay? Dodo, I need you to be tough. All right, Gaffer, I've had a little think, and I reckon I can be tough, and I'm going to do my absolute best and really put a shift in, and I'll fight these boys, boss. Good. Alright, well, we're going to pick someone at random now. This is something we do here. And they are going to deliver their team talk. And it is Tam Spraggins. Of course. It had to be. It had to be, didn't it? You just knew it was going to be Tam. You just knew it was going to be Tam Spraggin. Foreign name. Tam, you don't have to... Potteries beat us last time out, lads. Did they? I really should keep track of that sort of thing. Do not let that happen again, lads. Labs. That was a... I'm sorry. That was a little bit of class, wasn't it? Alright, we go again, everyone. This doesn't slip. There should be a way to turn this off, by the way. I don't want to see this. You know, I don't want to see this. I don't like this kind of thing. Best team talk ever, says Tomato Pluckers. And I think Tomato Pluckers knows a thing or two about plucking a
great day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that. What should
promises
be a
rain.
Really good game
This
of
is going to be a
football.
physical battle, isn't it?
Stands are packed
You've got to
here.
be tough
People
in
have done
this.
everything they can to get here.
Never has so much
People
praise for
outside
anything in my
pretty
life.
badly
Thanks,
clogged,
fellow assistants.
But I think most of the traffic issues have been settled. And indeed,
The traffic
I think
issue
most
settled,
people
yeah?
have now got through the turnstiles.
Is that right,
and are
Basil?
well covered up
I wouldn't
against
know.
the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next
We don't.
hour or
That
two.
nonsense doesn't even come round here. Come on, lads.
This
Right, the
must
goal
be
king.
amongst
Move out the way.
favoured
The goal
arenas
king
of supporters
Schwartz
all over
begins
the
up
world.
front.
It really does have a very
Oh.
special feel to it.
It's probably too loud.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Shut up.
Loses his balance and
Ooh.
loses the ball.
Go on, Kaiser.
Here's a clever pass.
Ah, it wasn't quite the right pass.
Where he sorted
Keep
it
fighting, Schwartz. This kit is absolutely beautiful.
out to hit the front line. And he's made sure that that won't get through.
Ah, come on. Go on, Coley. Ooh. Oh, Coley. He's back in the team, Coley.
Powell. Stoke were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Played in by
Oof. I don't know what the score was. Well, we've got a better keeper now,
Brings it forward.
if we're being brutally honest. Come on,
Back.
Gambino, lad.
Smith.
Oh. Go on, Schwartz. That was a foul, ref. He could have killed him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A
Oh,
couple
didn't
of his
you,
teammates
Jim?
were very annoyed.
Stoke coming into this game on the back of a really good result.
Oh, really?
And their boss must take an awful lot of credit
We've
for
also
I
got...
think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had
Looks
a
like
call
Newcastle
from the
away.
top
Does
and
it?
tweaked the system to sort it out.
Have they got a
What I
light
like
blue
is
going
that
on?
he doesn't hold back.
That's it,
He's got
Kruger.
that
Well done.
who dares wins mentality, and he really goes for it.
Oh,
Oh, good take. He's gone for it.
come on.
He's scored.
Sheffield United are really pouncing on any stray passes.
The goal
in
king,
midfield.
the
We're
ace.
talking seconds from
The
interception
ace
to the
of
back of
base.
the net. It's
The ace of
counter-attacking
bass? The ace of sea bass. Coley with a wonderful assist. Playing through the middle, they can't handle it. Our third kit is purple, actually. What? No, it's not. What? Oh, the away kit is brighter yellow. No, don't. You're spreading misinformation. You're saying our kit is a different colour than it is. And I'm just saying, you're spreading misinformation in a time of 5G. Go on, Iniesta. Oh.
Forward. What does he try from here? It's one!
Oh.
He has done it! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Look, they're absolutely... Look, they're raging.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more.
Iniesta came to life. It's true, Schwartz is unreal. So you're telling me, Tyneside, who are in the league above us at the moment, they've got a black and light blue thing. A black, it's not, I mean, it's not light blue, it's a, I'd call it cyan. I'm very well versed in... No.
Tries to get it forward quickly.
Go on, Kaiser. Oof. This is great. This is very good play, by the way.
With a searching ball. Forward it goes.
Oh.
It's a loose
Unlucky.
ball.
Ah.
Has he found his man?
I wonder sometimes if playing Kaiser in a more advanced role would, I mean, as I say that he plays the worst pass, I wonder if that would suit him more.
It's the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to
Cyan
now
was a
in 45
Spectrum
minutes?
48K colour.
Our team
Well, that's your opinion.
is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. And
2 goals in 5 minutes. Wonderful, right? Two shots.
Still possible.
Could have created more. Could have created more. 2 shots. 2 shots. Could have created more. Could have created more, but it's the toughness that I wanted. Absolutely fighting. Fighting there. Look at Spiderland. Play Kaiser, as I keep saying. Look at your entitlement, Spiderland. It's that kind of thing that gets you a timeout for 1 year. I haven't really timed you out. We're going to pick someone at random. I swear to God, if it's Spideyland, I'm ending the stream. We're going to pick someone at random. Oh. Where is it? Sean V11. Oh. Sean V11, if you'd like to do a team talk, go ahead. Gas Crake, I agree. Bottled it, says Shandy. Sean V is probably just having a shower. Oh, that's so hot. Piping. Serve piping hot. Is that ever a thing? That's too hot. You don't serve it piping. Serve piping hot? Warm until piping hot? Sean V11, this is going to be a ban. Swear. I can't believe this. Alright. Well, what should I pick? We'll pick someone else. Why not? Pick someone else. Halsey. Please only say F if there's a problem with the stream. If there's anything else, please say L. Say take the L in capital letters. Say, for example, if Halsey did something wrong, the thing to say is, no wonder there's 2 L's in Halsey. That is deeply insulting. Finish the job, labs. You got this. That's very good. Hold the L. That's very good. That's very good. If you could do... Maybe I should make an L emote and you could say hold this. That was class. Want to see more from the Gambino boy. Hold this. The name's L. James Bond says Ellis things.
So off we go once more. Iniesta. It's on the back foot.
Yes, well done. Oh my god. No way. That move was ridiculous. That move, the first time pass from Iniesta, it's just too much. It's just too much.
Dinks one in,
Unlucky.
and it's hoisted clear.
He's just running it. He's just running it.
Iniesta.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting. No.
Tries a shot!
Oh, that was good play from Gambino.
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Go on, Iniesta. Oh, wrong pass. Oh, but Schwartz kept fighting.
Towel.
I love this physicality today.
Towel hits that long.
Offside?
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Was it the first was it the great Jay Shetty that first said hold the L?
Ah, now some movement on the bench.
His
and we
book
are
got
going to see a
recommended to me
change.
on Amazon. I think it's called How to Steal Everyone Else's Ideas and Say Nothing.
Iniesta.
Ooh. Oh, yes. Coley.
Shot a goal!
We're just running it now.
Carbon
We're just
copy
running
of
it.
the previous miss.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter. And while that's
Just running the
very
show. What
obvious,
minute are we
the
on?
rest of
We
the
can look at making a
attack is
change.
actually quite good.
In fact, let's do that now. Let's have a look then. Oh, not that. Let's have a look then. Easiest read of all time. Chris Reed music. Oh, Chris Reed. Oh, thank you for the 5-month streak. Here with Harry Baker Gaffer. So Chris Reed is a boy who has some sort of a piano device. And Harry Baker sometimes rhymes some words. And together they're very famous. Steve Zizou, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Cheers for the 2 months of football rollercoaster, boss. No, thank you. Game volume up a bit, boss. Does anyone agree? Is that right? Yeah, okay. Right. Schwartz is knackered. I'm afraid the oh look, chemistry goes up with Zidane. That's interesting. Coley, have a break. I'm not going to play Harrington or Shimmy. I'm going to put... let me see. I don't know, actually. Ruskin out wide. Just because we're winning. And it'd be nice to change it up a bit. So that's too quiet. So let me try and remember this. I'll pop you up to there. And I'll try and remember... leave it there. Okay, we go again.
Ince, who scored a second half opener in his last match, a really good solo effort.
Why are you talking about the last
Ince
match?
provides an outlet.
Good defending. Go, kick.
That's a good block, but
Corner.
at the expense of a corner. Both sides
Kaiser
now taking this
CMF,
chance
or I
to
swear
turn
I'm
to their
leaving
benches.
this club. Oh, look at that. Oh.
right through the middle. And he's
Unlucky.
there to cut it out.
A nice idea, though, I thought.
Edwards.
Is he not a... Hold on. All right, I'll look at this absolute... Oh, he's down as a DMF. All right, CMF. Jesus Christ. Gambino is the new Pirlo 2020 highlights.
Looks to bypass the midfield.
You mean like highlights that you put in your hair?
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
That's ours,
Put them
right?
up for that
Thank
challenge.
you. Why don't we have any quick players? What are you talking about? Hold on, is that you, Sean V, who was meant to do a team talk? Was that Sean V11 or was that someone else? Same guy. Wow.
Well, he'll be seen as the
Unbelievable.
number one enemy because of
Doesn't
his
do the team
creative
talk, but
ability.
comes back.
Forward pass.
Me, I did. Wait, did Sean V... Did he do it? Who was it that didn't speak?
Just 5 minutes left. Good
Oh,
save.
Iniesta,
He
you
just stood
diddly-daddlied
firm.
on it.
Allen. And he's going long. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Sean got shy. Is that actually what they said? Sorry I'm late, boss. Was watching The Boys. That's disgusting. If Sean speaks, he's in big trouble. I did type a bit slow, but Labs was sending flowers to my mother's house. What? Thank you, Badmiral.
He's got options out
Gone,
wide.
Zidane.
Zidane. The official showing that there will be
Oh!
3 minutes of added time.
Wow, okay, not done much this half, but we've... Actually, no, we have. We had a bunch of shots.
And the referee
Well done,
brings
boys.
it to a close. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved.
That was
What do you
wonderful.
take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads,
Hello, Benny.
and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, that's it for today.
What
Thank
kind
you,
of
Jim,
flowers?
and goodbye.
What kind of flowers? Hold this L, the potteries. That's very good. Funeral flowers. Well, I'm sorry. Very sorry, Sean V. Steve Zissou. Oh, I've already done that. Nice unit. Thank you for the 4-month resub. I just love Lolo. Phil Taylor took a hell of a... Who's Phil Taylor? Just want to see this shot. There needs to be a way... Oh, the Potteries Darts Lab. Phil Taylor is a potter boss. Does he make the... He makes the pots. So, let's have a look at this. Schwartz, man of the match. Zidane and Ruskin weren't good when they came on. Schwartz, man of the match. Iniesta, Gambino wasn't good. Risa was alright. Kruger, no. Martinez had a poor game. How do you work that out? Wait. They had 0 shots. Has that ever happened? So how does the keeper... But how's it... I don't understand that at all. Kaiser not suited to CMF? Media agenda. It's a disgrace, isn't it, really? What shall we... Let me think. Let's get some games in. Let's get some games in before we do our meetings. Because... Who's second? East Dorsetshire, then Hertfordshire. Let's see. Wait, what's this? Negotiations? My team? How many games are left? Quite a few. I'll let you know. Right, who's an offer coming for? Park, absolutely not. Hands off Park. Wow, you're only offering 100,000 for our Park. Are you? What are you? I don't know. What Lancashire Claret? Listen, I don't know what they're smoking down there in the Lancashire Claret region. But may I suggest it's perhaps some sort of a drug, which makes one go against one's instincts and say make offensive offers, maybe. So yeah, I can't believe that. I can't believe I had to give a statement to the press as well. It's just ridiculous. End negotiations, yes. Ooh, down there. Pez is the real North of England exclusive content on tonight's stream. I don't know what you're saying, Shandy. Eric Fitz, 1988. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Internet of Hings. Why did you call yourself the Internet of Hings? Why'd you call yourself that? I just want to. I'm not being aggressive. I just want to know. I just want to know. No, it's you you're being aggressive. I'm not. Basically, I panicked. Okay. So, I rejected it, right? Anyone else? No. That's fair. Kauskowski, don't give me that, please, Gaffer, please, because you'll be next. These are players to consider. Asensio. Don't like any of these lads. England. We're going to look at who we should sign in the new season. Oh, there is something else I wanted to do, actually. I did want to have a look at the youth team. Overall rating. No, descending. I did it wrong. Overall rating, descending order. So the best player we have is Slezasek. It's a reference to Limon's What's Your... Oh, I know. No, I Internet of Things. It's not very good. What's Your Hing sketch and the Internet of Things. I know. I thought it was to do with What's Your Hing, but I don't know what the Internet of Things is. I wondered if that was like some sort of album or something. I thought maybe it was an album that you like by Las Vegas. Do you remember them? Radzuwait. What do you think? German. Like Schwartz. He's 20. He's 20 years old. These aren't... Hibbert. Where are the young players? 21. These aren't... This isn't a youth team. Check free transfers. Oh, we're not signing anyone, Mike Bailey, now. We're not in the transfer. I'm just looking at the youth players. And when I looked at the frees before, there wasn't really anyone. The Internet of Things. Lost it. Chat moves so fast. It's fine. Slezasek. No. This is what I wanted to do. Age. Where's the age? Age. So. Age ascending order. Who's the youngest? Bray. How old is Bray? I want to see. Are they actual youth players? 16. Okay, that's good. So. Jerust. Olivier Jerust. 17 years old. That's good. Don't you think that's potential? Don't you think that's good? They signed pro from 21. Oh, so can I not sign us? Really? There will be new ones at the end of the season. Are you saying I can't sign this player? Sign him up. I think sign him up. Is anyone against that? He can learn from the ace. Let's see a bit more about Jerust. No, he looks abysmal, says Irish Brian. Unbelievable. So 63. France. 17 years old. Jerust. Don't need a new centre forward, boss, but we can always send him out on loan. Let me see. How much does it cost? 67. We've got that. Give it to him till the end of the season. Jerust. Announce Jerust. He'll come straight in, I think. Do it. Okay. Yes. Hold on. Doesn't that mean... Oh, do we not have him yet? We don't have him yet. Okay, let's have a look at this. So, I guess after this, welcome Jerust. Well, he hasn't arrived yet. We'll do an unveiling next, I think. The light applause, it's good, isn't it? That's all of you lot applauding. That's how that sounds. All of you applaud. So, Shimmy's going to be back in. Harrington back in. Iniesta. Just go full strength, yeah? South Yorkshire Red. Why not? They play 2 up front. Interesting. We get to play at our home stadium. We'll have this game, and then we'll do our meetings, yeah? You need some eyes and a pen emoji. For what? He joins next window. Can I not bring him up during the season? No. Well, that's rubbish. No? Announce Jerust. We've got Jerust. Registration red tape boss. 420 on. You mean you know what? We could Schwartz is looking really good. That's not a bad shout. Maybe we'll give him a start. Maybe we'll give Hammy a start. At least give him a first half, innit? Give Hammy a start. It all counts as a signing, and you have a max of 5 negotiations at any one time. Thank you for letting me know, Batmiral. We're learning as we go, everyone. We're going to be ready for the new season. But it's all right. That's not a huge deal, to be honest, because I don't think we're going to sign 5 players. Hammy's going to start. Hammy is going to start. It's best to let him know, isn't it? It's best to let the lad know. Hammy, could you send the young man Hampson in, please? Hello? Hello? Right, I guess he's not, I guess the intercom's not working. I don't think he's around. Oh, yeah, what? Done, no? Oh, Gaffer's called a meeting and that, yeah? A meeting and ting. Internet of Things. Good to see you, Hampson. Just want you to know. Oh, I'm in for the next game, yeah? Starting the new match and that, yeah? How did you know? Psychic lad. I guess we only are having meetings when I'm in the starting lineup and that, you know what I mean? Anyway, oh, it's a bad one. So Hampson starts. This is good. It's good to get an idea of the squad. He's blazed. He's a good guy. Martin Hawkins, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Irish Brian 420. Thank you for doing that. Let's hope Wafer don't drugs test him. It's alright, if there's ever a drugs test, we have a dog that urinates in the test tubes. And the dog is on a strong steroid, but that's...
spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later.
Heavy rain.
Certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow
Gozzle,
stay
please,
away.
don't make
I have to tell you
accusations.
that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario.
What is? What? Come on, boys.
This place simply a monument to the game.
There's the
So
young
much
Harrington
prestige,
lad.
so much
So after
pride,
this game, we'll
so
have
much passion whenever football
we'll have
is
our
played.
appraisals of every.
And already
Why
we're
not?
underway
We'll
here.
have our appraisals.
And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, Peter,
Oh.
I would say it was worth a try.
That is what you call them.
Ottawa,
The
a searching ball.
Review thing.
For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere.
He got the ball.
Have to go
Oh,
again.
he did. Apparently.
Needed a better pass there. Iniesta! A real chance and a real
Is it
let-off.
United
sort of
were
Jamie
again
full stop?
presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
It was a good attempt. Good attempt from the lad. You know. Why not? Ooh.
Finds himself eased off the ball.
Oh, Harrington.
Forward. What does he try from here?
W Harrington.
Out to the left it goes. Good challenge. He just stood
Unlucky.
firm.
See W Harrington? Did you see him? Right. 57.
Shapes to shoot.
Oh!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper
I can't believe
just
anyone would
received
do it
an
before the
A+
beat.
grade.
I actually can't believe it. Right. Go on, Harrington. Unlucky. Go on, Risa.
Fires it in low.
Ooh, I thought they nearly done a OG again. Mods, please get your S together on these 57 fakers. Imagine if we just started timing out anyone that did it early. That would be so funny. Go on, Shimmy.
Knocks it away.
Shimmy should really take the corners because I don't think he's going to
Pretty
reach.
robust, but it's got the job done. Goes for goal!
Oh, unlucky,
Oh,
unlucky.
he's really drilled it.
Creating some good
Well,
stuff.
crucially, he ensured that the shot was kept low. And
Look
it
at this though,
nearly
that's
came off.
Basingwa. Look at that, and then 420. Timeout for 57 minutes. Oh, Shimmy, that was brilliant play.
Breaks on here. Hoists it high.
Oh, that's actually good defending from their fella. Go on, Hammy.
Loses
Oh.
his balance and loses the ball. He's still going. Where to next? Oh, sweet feet. Iniesta. Oh, rip and shoot!
Oh, come on. Go on, Harrington.
Has a hit!
Had a hit.
Good distance on it.
They're quite easy to break down, aren't they, these lads?
It's a busy front line.
Who are
and
they?
Lots of movement.
Who are we playing?
And is that working for you? Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Has a hit.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it?
Come on, Shimmy.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Man, it's nearly half time, and we've not looked.
Ottawa to play it forward.
Oddaward. Oh, brilliant play, Shimmy, to find his friend W. Harrington.
Dodo. Iniesta.
Ref, you absolute cheat.
Half-time whistle goes. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now.
Absolute
Still
cheat, ref.
goals.
We're on the attack, blows the thing.
The midway point of the game.
We've had 6
really
shots.
did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they
Sorry, just wait for Jim.
disappointed not to have broken through, obviously the chances will come provided they can keep producing good spells.
All right.
It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Lads, wonderful half. We need to be a bit more clinical. We need to move the ball quicker. Okay, not fancy. Don't overthink it. Get it out wide. What's this? For asking about the game, as he got me when I asked about the PC port a few years back, it was going to be the hybrid, and it was the same as. Well, I don't know anything about that. So, who's going to give the team talk? It's Kurt Antoinette. So if you'd like to, you may give a team talk. You don't have to. Of course. OMG Guan Labs, do it for assistant managers, love you. That was actually a lot. I've not seen class like that for many a year in the footballing world. Let's have a look at. If we were to take, we could bring Schwartz on, Shimmy, Iniesta. Let me see. What can we do? Just change the striker, just get Schwartz on. That really warmed my Pepsi, said Irish Brown. Okay, Schwartz on. Gam is on form. Oh, Gambino.
The action is back on the way. PES United playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty
That was a
of
beautiful
positives
pass.
to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
See the difference he brings though, can't you, Schwartz?
So here comes a substitution. Ottawa. Barnsley, whose manager came in for a bit of flack after their previous result. Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit.
Go on, Schwartz! Oh, yes!
They've scored! The breakthrough arrives at last!
Shimmy to Schwartz, that was beautiful. Look at those fans.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and
The ace.
ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway. And when the manager called on him,
Look, Dodo's
he was
absolutely
only too
loving it.
happy to repay that.
Look at this.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been,
Oh, it was
go on,
Dodo
make
who
yourself
put it
a
out
nuisance
wide.
and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Oh, it's brilliant. Look, because he has to control it first. Look at this. Oh, unstoppable. I actually thought when I saw him score it live, I thought the keeper might have messed up, but
Deadlock broken. It's
Twitch just
1-0.
charged me £15 to
Listen, a
watch
few
this.
words of advice and
Well, it should be
encouragement
more.
from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Barnsley
I know.
back again.
Well done. Oh, they were just taking the absolute...
Speculative strike.
speculative.
Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Go on, Shimmy.
Odwar goes looking.
Do not let them have anything.
He's got options out wide. Has a hit!
Oh my
It's
gosh.
broken loose.
That was great goalkeeping though, wasn't it?
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Who do you support? I'm sure you've said it a million times before. Jesus Christ.
Ah,
Right.
now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Now, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just
We're
have
Sport
to
Pez
hurl
United here.
everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Let's have a look if we want to make one more change. And then after this, should we do it after? Very much playing it by ear. Harrington's looking a bit tired. Why don't we put Shimmy in the middle? We can bring on... Yeah, let's give Gambino some time out. That'll do. Oh, you're a potteries man,
Some
don't
activity
know.
down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Alright, hurry up. What? Okay. I think he just had an absolute incredible performance. That's why he was...
So, Jim, what are you thinking? He hits it! Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not
He's
great
just a
precision.
monster. Schwartz, isn't he, at this point?
Odwar.
We're only one up, by the way. Oh, go on. Corner.
It's a corner.
Well done. I might link my Schwartz from Stuttgart. He spent a bit of time in Berlin. He's scoring. Pezza drawing. We're not. We're winning. But I like it. I like it. Excuse me. That was the Pepsi and the... Sometimes when you cook it up hot, it will get stuck in the esoph. Give it Shimmy. What are you doing, Shimmy?
You can get that clear.
Noticed how Shimmy doesn't score that often. It's because he's too young to have a... He does score though. He does score. Also, he's playing out on the in a wide position, you know.
Big relief. It just needed better contact.
He's just having fun out
Oh,
there.
I'm not sure what he had in mind.
I don't know. I don't know what
and
Shimmy did.
I don't think he knew either.
Du- 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 du-
Forward it
du- du.
goes.
Oh,
He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward.
oh, no. Oh,
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Done very well to intervene. Almost there, and the players can feel it.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He'll hit it.
tried to redeem that corner from earlier. Tell me something. You see the biggest streamers here. What do they do when they get? They don't thank subscribers, do they? I mean, the ones that have like tens of thousands of viewers.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction.
How does that work?
It should be higher up the pitch.
We are into stoppage time.
Come on, get another, lads.
Dodo.
That's a pen.
Referee's given it.
He gave the pen to them. Yeah, ones I watch do thank them. How big though, Tony Terry? You can't, because you can't. I mean, how many viewers do they have? They're not people of the people of the people. You saw T-Pain thanking some. Oh, fair play. The biggest streamers are like popular kids at school. You don't want to think about them. Well done.
That is it. The referee has
People with
seen
20
it.
to 50k viewers thank subscribers.
Tipped either way.
That
The
must take
margins
up...
were tiny.
Oh!
Just a goal in it.
It's got a
Was
vest.
enough.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
It's got a vest. We do actually sell yellow
Thank you
vests.
very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our
Boss, have you
coverage.
heard of a small
So from
Scottish
us
streamer
both,
called Brian?
Very
No.
good evening.
That looks quite funny now, that shot, doesn't it? Great result. Great result. Come off the bench and do that, Schwartz. I mean, we really dominated it, didn't we? Individual game records. Of course, Schwartz is man of the match. The goal king. The Gambino was really bad. The ace, Martinez. Both centre-backs were really bad. Were they? Harrington. Everyone else, though, was good. Hampson had a decent game, to be honest. We just wanted our goal. Super Cheese 1989, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. Happy 4 months with all the labs. Looking forward to an abundance of pops tonight. Thank you. I've been hearing lots of pundits verbalizing scoreline 0-0. Is this new? Is that right? The only thing I can think of as to why pundits would say 0-0 instead of 0-0 would be for an American audience. Were you watching it on NBC Sports on a dodgy stream? NBC. Coming up, Manchester United are going to take on Bournemouth. Would you ever... probably not, Tony Terry. NBC. Remember that? You know, Manchester United. They've had the greats. They've had Beckham. They've had Beckenbauer. And what do you make of it? I don't know. I think they're not happy with Anthony Martial. You watch that? You ever watch those? And then it goes to an excuse me. Then it goes to an advert break, and it starts saying it's like if you took this medication between 2003 to 2009, and you either, I swear to God, I saw an advert like this. It said something like, if you've suffered from any side effects or death, you can get compensation. Geico. I swear that's what it said. It said death. We're gonna have American people in here, that means nothing to them, because that's your standard adverts, standverts, if you will. They seem like, when you see from a British English from a British indigenous Englishman like myself, when you see American adverts, honestly, they look like parodies. They don't look real. It looks like a sketch. I swear, and I'm not even joking. I suffer from death regularly. Yeah, well, you're entitled to some money if that's because of some random drug that they released. Tim and Eric Cinco, exactly. It's like that. It's like watching that. Ever heard the disclaimers at the end of American adverts? They're played at 100. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Did someone say Zidane on the move? What? He's not. Hopes high for the Goal King. A testimonial will take place. Picks for the forthcoming testimonial match. What? What? It would have been nice if someone told me about this. A testimonial to take place. We had our Valentine testament. Manager's office, messages. Newcomer notice. Testimonial match. Right to let you know that after the season is done, the league will hold a special testimonial match for all retiring players. And we will be attending. They'll put together a squad featuring all the retiring players and we will make up the opposition team. Why? Why us? I don't have a say in this, no? So all the retiring players from the league, we just have to play them in a one-off. You know what that is? That's the owner of the club has gone and done that. You know the new chief executive we brought in, David? I think he was Irish or something. That's who. I'm just writing to let you know that as previously agreed, Jerust has joined the club today. Has he? Hold on. Forward time to next match. Wait, no. Yes. Team management. Game plan. He's there! Someone told me that he joins at the end of the season. Window. Yeah, but he didn't join in the window. He's here now. Look at that team chemistry, though. It's going up and up. Jerust. I want Jerust to play a game. In fact, what time is it? We're going to do our appraisals in a bit, okay? Did his loan finish? No, this is a player that we signed. Are you talking about Jerust? Or someone else? I saw David O'Doherty being interviewed by Adam Buxton as part of a Dublin podcast festival years ago. It slapped. I don't know who either of those people are, but they sound like wrong guns. Are those football? Are they those must be footballers? Playing boss, baptism of fire. I agree, Sean V. I would like to see him play. So, okay. I promised that we were going to talk to all the players and have meetings, but I really want to see the new boy Jerust. And I'm not going to not even going to talk to him. He's going to go right into the starting lineup. As a centre forward, Jerust playing amongst all the best labs. Who drops to the bench from here? Ruskin, I guess. Harrington. They all look alright, really. We'll make him a CMF. We keep forgetting to do that. Are you alright? Harrington. So, Jerust is going to start, everyone. This is very bold. And we're not going to do a team talk. We're going to scare the lad. I don't even know how he looks. Now, why is it when we signed W. Harrington, he said, hello, my name is W. Harrington. And that's not happened for Jerust. No team talk. No.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast.
Where is the lad Jerust?
Is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet.
Oh, hello. Number 20, that used to be Hampson's number.
Hasn't affected the crowd who are here in good number.
Come on, lad. Show us what you got.
And the game will be underway very
Here he
soon.
is. New French lad, Jerust.
It is a venue this which simply adds to the
He looks
spectacle
ready.
of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world.
No, we didn't get rid of Hampson.
Lineup we
Hampson
have
got the
suggests
420
it's gonna
shirt.
be a 4-5-1 formation.
Hampson just
Jim.
played.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will
He wears
work it
420.
in a way where,
Good evening, Craig Russell.
yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility.
Come on,
about
lads.
it.
Come on,
It's
Jerust.
a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers.
There he goes.
On the
Ooh.
way here pretty promptly.
Promptly. Quickly. Oh, come on. Go on, Felipe. Get it.
Takes it out to the wing.
Now, this is not a game you want to concede in if you've got
Battles to win it back.
Jerust starting.
Good ball, it's found its target. Lovely feet.
Ooh, he's a little skillful lad there.
Oh, wonderful effort. All
HD
by
Boomer,
himself.
thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Class, to be fair. Thank you. Did a little skill there, the number 10. Right, come on, lads. Defend this. For God's sakes. So we have a new lad starting up front. Go on.
Brings it forward. Could move up a gear here.
That was Jerust's first action.
He scored!
Jerust! Look at that. Everyone is so happy for him. He's just come up from the youth team. What a goal. Look at his goal. What a finish. Oh, did you see how happy he was? That's quite sweet. Look how happy he was when he scored. Look. Oh, they're not going to show it. He did a little, yes.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
I can't believe it.
I know there's plenty of work
Genuinely,
left
I
in
can't
this one,
believe.
Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Jerust,
He's away.
on his debut,
Whistle's gone.
he
That's
had
a
no
foul.
idea he was going to play until this morning. We woke him up rudely. I didn't show him around the place. I didn't introduce him to anyone. Just
He's
put him
got
in the
direct.
starting lineup.
Oh, he's hit the
Oh,
bar.
go on, Felipe. Oh, yes.
Looking for space out wide.
That was a poor pass. It looked terrible though, which has bounced off the keeper. No, it was class. It didn't bounce off the keeper. It bounced over the keeper. That is incredible skill. Oh, Iniesta, that was poor.
Hardly anything between the sides. And the score
He got the
is
ball.
1-0. Whistle's gone. That's foul.
Why is this referee such a pig? I'm sorry about that. He's one of our own. Jerust. He got the ball,
It's a
ref.
foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Oh, he's going to take it quick. Go on, Harrington. I hope W. Harrington doesn't get jealous.
And it's Pugh.
What a tackle.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball one clean. It's found its. He's had a shot.
Oh!
And they've been caught out.
He got the ball there. Don't you dare
Taken
book
out,
the
and
youngster.
a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Final warning. Unlucky. That was unlucky. Look at all the away fans giving him so much abuse. He really did. You're right. He really fought for the badge. Goal and a red card. That was a great pass, and he was through. Unlucky not to score, really, but
Good challenge. He just stood firm, hoists it forward, gets good distance on it. Iniesta.
I can't believe some of you said not to sign Jerust. Unbelievable. You know. What is he, 17?
Cameron tries to get it forward quickly.
17, right? Wow. He might be the youngest ever
And it's
goal
played
scorer for
forward.
Pers United. I think,
Gets away from his
that's right.
opponents.
What a tackle!
Set play on.
Ref.
That'll be the final action
Dream
of
debut.
the first half.
Shimmy was
So
not
there
that
you
young
have
when
it.
he made his debut. He was about 20.
Football, it still had its moments. But
I think
ultimately
Cafu got
produced
one.
just
Was
goal.
Cafu? Ah, that's a good point. I don't know how old Cafu was. Remember the name.
Well, this
Is it
team
H.
has found a real
Jerust?
rhythm
It
to their
is.
game. The players seem to
H.
click well.
Jerust.
Good movement off the
Well
ball,
done, everyone.
passes are
Hello,
swift.
Jerust.
No
Welcome
one's
to your
afraid
first
to
team
have a go.
talk. Well done on the scoring.
1-0 at the break.
Can you shut up? Thank you. Well done on scoring. Fantastic. It's been a while. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Baby's First Puke. It's just milk, isn't it? Which is fine. Keep going, lads. You've played wonderfully. The through balls to Jerust are absolutely killing him. I guess keep doing it. And Jerust, once you get the ball, just hit the target. That's all I can ask. And same goes for the rest of y'all. Cash me outside. How about that? Now, at random, the person Pocket Shepherd is going to give a team talk if they want to. Pocket Shepherd. Oh, look at this. Matty Bremner, thank you for subscribing. Is it Bremner? Matty Bremner, welcome to the club. Matty Bremner, I'm so sorry about what's happening now. Get in the football ring and make more goals, please. That's actually... Is that it? Wonderful. Let's go. Let's do it, everybody. Oh, hello. Okay. Red Far. Is it Red Full Elvis? Or is that a T? See, the problem is, my screen I look at isn't very clear. So let's get this right. Oh, there you go. Red Fat Elvis. Red Fat Elvis, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the club. When it's a new person, you have to get it right. The rest of you don't matter. But when it's a new one, nothing but utmost respect. The rest of you wouldn't trust you as far as I can throw you. And I could throw you incredibly far. Like a shot put. Put you on my shoulder, spin around. Oh! Unlucky.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
That was unlucky. Jimmy's, you're right. Shimmy's crosses. That was good defending. There's nothing you can do about that. Shimmy's crosses are. He was raging, wasn't he?
Gets up to head it. The defence can get it clear. Dodo.
Ah, Harrington, man. You should have just crossed it straight away. Wish they introduced shot put style penalties to this game. What game?
Tries a shot! And the ball's come out.
Oh, don't think he meant to do that.
Ball is over the line. Still just a single goal between the sides. And has put a stop to that. Yeah, that does look a foul.
He won a
He's
foul.
given a free kick.
Won himself a little foul there. Send him off, ref.
And he knew he had to do something.
He's fouled a very young man.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Let's see. He did very well there.
What can
Who's
they
this?
conjure from
Kaiser.
this one?
Kaiser's
Well,
got the
he
best
knows
free
he has
kicks.
the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll always back himself.
Unlucky. See our fan. Wait, we're away, right? See our fans in the corner there.
They've played it short. Looks to set one up.
Oh,
That's a
tried something
brilliant
different there, the boys, didn't they? TBF.
Pew.
Go and shimmy. Oh,
Oh, what a ball! Out to the left it goes. Swept in. He's gone for it!
oh! How did this keeper save that?
It's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal.
Oh
And he
my
didn't go
word,
for
that
the
was
back heel.
Jerust. Did you see that? This boy has got something, doesn't he? That's not a foul, ref. Really annoying that the keeper's having the game of his life.
There could be trouble
I'm
here.
Jerust, a boy,
Now the referee
standing in
has
front of
taken
a
his
goal,
card to his
asking him to
pocket.
score it. That's great. Did he book him? How? Look, he got the ball. I don't understand the game anymore.
Oh, shooting chance!
Wake up.
Stays intact. Just.
The game's gone. The game's gone. Football is dead. It's trending on Twitter now, Halsey. Because he got a yellow card for that. Football is dead is now trending. It's gone. Game's gone. Game's gone. Football is dead.
Forward it goes. Could be a... And the finish!
Yes, Iniesta.
Scored!
That's a beauty.
And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
The assist from Kaiser was great, wasn't
Pretty
it?
simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when
They
all
just
of that
look
is
at that.
synchronized with
The
the right
1-2.
pass, that's what happens.
And then it's the control of Iniesta as well. And look at that. Jerust is absolutely delighted. Look there. Oh, it's too much.
There's going to be another change here. So that's two now without reply.
Listen to the stadium announcers. They've always got sort of European accents. That's what I was just listening for. Well done, Dodo. That was great.
Iniesta. He's pinged one through here.
Oh!
Hits one!
Ah! No!
Away from immediate
How has he
danger.
saved that? How has he saved that? You think it crossed the line? Sorry, I have to see again. Oh, what? Is it only letting me go? It doesn't let you go to the whole thing, no? Stupid. The line was crossed.
And he's on his way.
Oh, what a tackle.
And the referee brings it to a close. So they bask in their win.
Look at that.
Everyone's
hugging Jerust.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Pez United simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early.
Look at this,
and didn't
everyone.
need
This
to go
is
to
a
turbo.
this is a debut from a 17-year-old from our youth system called, what's his name? Is it H or H Jerust? Look at this. After 16 minutes, he made history. H Jerust. Did you see that little yes? Delighted for the kid, yep. Shimmy with the assist. Oh, what a beauty. And then the slide after, that was just class. Shot taken by Jerust. What was this? He did, and actually we have to watch it again. There was one shot. Look at that. That was unlucky. There's one shot he took which was incredible. Dodo nearly scored. Let's see. Shot taken Basingwa. No. Yeah, we saw that. Look at this. Everyone, look at this. Look at what Jerust did here. Oh. Keeper man of the match. And this is the goal. Yeah, it's just Iniesta, isn't it? We had 9 shots, 6 on target. Jerust, man of the match performance. Selzidan, I don't know about that. Remember, everyone, the reason I wanted to bring in boy of the match. The reason I wanted to bring in a youngster in that position was because we're gonna have, what does this do? We're gonna have so many games. Completed all these passes. We're gonna have so many games when we go up to the higher division. We beat Queen's Park London, so we're only 1 point clear still. Can we make sure to update Schmitz's shirt number in relation to his age? That's absolutely crass, Shandy, that you'd say such a thing. When do we play East Dorsetshire? That's what we need to see. My team, Sedual. Hertfordshire next. That's tough. They're third, and they're actually pretty good. Where are East Dorsetshire? Have we already played them twice? There they are. So that game on May the 21st is a potential title decider. Well, depending where we are by then. How many games do we have left of the season, though? God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Sorry, do you see this? Who are we playing here? The Old Boys. It's a good film. We are going to play against... Can I go to this? Oh, that's it. If you missed it, we're playing a testimonial, everyone, against a team called the Old Boys. And it's all the players that are retiring from this division. Now, I wasn't asked about this. I had no say in any of this. But we have to play against the Old Boys. We're going to have one more game, everyone, but before we do that... Now, the purpose of today was to have meetings with the players and see how everything is going. Just a few of the lads. Shimmy, come in here, please. All right, Gaffer. How are you doing? Me? I am well. I am more than well. I am quite well. And I trust you are well? Yeah, I'm fine. Shimi, Shimizu, how do you think the season is going thus far for you? How do you think the season has been for yourself? What do you think? Well, to be honest, Gaffer, I've had some good games But overall, I think I could have done a lot better. I think you should just sack me now. I should quit football. I'm not good enough, Gaffer. No, you've been one of our best players. I wish he had more confidence in himself. Thing is, he has confidence on the pitch. It's outside of the pitch. He doesn't have. So we're going to try and force him to have a bit of confidence now. Shimmy. Yeah. You are one of the best players around. All right. Shimmy. Just snap out of it. It's professional footballers these days. Park, come in here, please. Alright, Gaffer. How's it going, mate? Long time no see and that. Wonderful to have this meeting, to have this catch up. If you pardon the pun. It's great to see you, Park, and I just want you to know that even though you're not in the starting lineup, you are still very much part of this squad. Just so you know. Oh yeah, no worries, Gaffer. I'm quite happy here. You know, I love the club. Very happy to have scored my winning goal in the D1 Cup final. I think 2000 whenever it was. And I understand you got to make rotations in it. You know what I mean? And I'm looking forward to playing and going up back to where we belong, Gaffer. If you pardon the pun. Well, that's wonderful, Park. If you pardon the pun. PTP. PTP, everybody. PTP. He has dined out on that goal for nearly 12 years. Well, Toddy Vegas, I think if you scored a goal in the D1 Cup final, you'd do that as well. You'd have a full-on an evening with Toddy Vegas happening. 3-course meal and a interview with who would be interviewing you? What's his name? Max Rushton, who is a friend of the stream. I'll send him a message after and see if he's up for it. You know what I mean. You know those evenings with. Anyway. Joey Coley in here, please. Oh, Gaffer, how's it going, mate? It's wonderful so far to be top of the league, even though we're 1 point clear. But, you know, I'm keeping my head up and that. It's absolutely cushy, and that's why they call me Joey Coley. Well, that's all good news. Our Joey Coley, everyone. I think that's kind of that. That's that. Our Joey Coley. Risa, you've summoned me once more, sire. What is it that you seek this time? It's just a short meeting. It just came out of nowhere. I hadn't even finished my sentence. It's just a quick meeting, Risa. How do you think it's going for you, Risa? Very, very good, my sire. We've been crushing our enemies, defeating them one by one, and I cannot wait for East Dorsetshire to come here, and I will crush them as well. Fear is my ally. My blood is black. I thought that was a wonderful meeting. Iniesta, Hey there, Gaffer. Absolutely gnarly to see you. And can I just say, I was absolutely ecstatic with the result against. Forgive me, I have no idea who we played. You know, a lot of people thought Iniesta, coming from a club the size, the stature of Barcelona, coming to PES United, buying an apartment in PES United, a 2 up, 2 down terraced house apartment complex building with a swimming pool. They thought it was absolute lunacy, but it turns out that I've never been happier than to be in the Kingdom of United Kingdom with so much British royalty, such as Ricky Gervais and Meghan Markle. That's great, and I just want to say, keep it up. Yeah, you've been great. Thanks, Gaffer. And one more thing, I just want to say I've really been enjoying the musical talents of a band, a brand new band called Paramore. Who have we not spoken to? Okay, we'll have one more quick meeting. Oh, maybe two more. W. Harrington, please. Hey, boss. How's everything with you? Great to get another victory out there on the road for PES United, boss. No, W. Harrington, let me just say, you've been absolutely wonderful. Since you've signed, it's wonderful to bring you up from the lower division. And can I just say, having an Englishman with us is absolutely fantastic. And just keep doing what you're doing, yeah. Oh, thanks so much, boss. And can I just say, you got a job needs doing, you let me know. I'll take care of it. No problem. No questions asked. Play in the center midfield, play left back, play right back, play it. Gambino in here, please.
Alright, Gaffer, how it going, lad? Oh, me walking up them stairs, it really give me pain in left buttock, in right buttock, and both my legs are really sore now. That's a lot of stairs, Gaffer, even for a professional football lad like myself. Oh, that's a sore couple of buttock.
That's okay. Gambino. Excuse me. He's Italian. Oh, good night from Sweden. App Stockton. I just got excited about Sweden. Gambino, I just want to say, I know your form's been up and down, but this is just a quick meeting to say keep it up, yeah?
Okay, Gaffer, no bother whatsoever. I'll keep it up. As long as you keep up being best coach in all the world, you know what I mean? I can't believe I came up all this way just for that quick meeting. My legs are absolutely knackered. My buttock is about to fall off. It's about to fall off of the arse hinges. Ugh.
So we're going to play a game, perhaps against, who are we going to... no. Who are we gonna play against? We've got our final game against Lovey's Intensity. Yeah, I mean, if you can bring more of that, he's a mix between. What as a player? I don't know what you mean. Yellow Sky. I don't agree. I don't think he's like either of those lads. He's not a goalkeeper. You're gonna have a word with the young lab. Not today. I did know about that, Tony Terry. Yes. Gruisers, thank you so much for the 6-month streak. Sorry, boss, that was crass from me. Gruisers, thank you for the 6-month streak. Now, Gruisers, you probably have a little badge next to your name. I want to see Gruisers say something. If they're sort of in the chat, I don't. Is Shimmy okay? Oh, just leave him. You got a little badge. What about... No. It's probably a bit of a delay. Okay, so... we need to do some new emotes as well. Over the weekend. Doing a very special stream on Sunday, by the way. I'll tell you about it later. Are you serious? Did Schweinhund UK just get here? This slaps. Can't believe Schweinhund would do that. I just didn't think Schweinhund was that kind of... Sorry, boss. Unbelievable. You do have UK in your name, though. That is... Messages. Don't care. Now, should we start our new player again? I feel like we might have to. No, not in this game. This is too big, isn't it? Scouting. Consider. Nah, don't like any of these lads. Look, not one of them is English. Ugh. Stop being bold. I'm not gonna put in... I can't do it again. Let's see. Let's have a look anyway. Strip. So they're coming to our place. We beat them last time. I didn't mean to go there. Game plan. They're all fully fit. So what I'm going to do is, why not? If you just got here, by the way, you missed that we signed a player called Jerust. And Jerust made their debut and scored and got man of the match. They've got Gray, Pereira, Hughes. They've got a good side. They've got a good solid team. So, no, I didn't mean to do that. Jerust, you go in for... Gambino is not in good form, so that makes sense. Shimmy, Harrington, Schwartz starts. Dodo, captain. That's all fine. I need to sort of do this permanently next time. All right. Massive game, everyone. Massive. Lolo in? Not for today. Not for today. Coley on? Oh, you're all late with that, you know. No Coley. Coley's on the bench. W. Harrington has been starting ahead of him. This is a must-win. Everyone, this is a must-win. This is an absolute must-win. In fact... Oh, no, I can't. It's a must-win. Big game.
Well, good day to you.
What's the weather going to be?
Like?
It's a grey day, thank you for telling us. The new Pepsi Stadion Arena, everyone. We had to give up our old stadium. I don't want to go into it, but we got this new place. 9-pointer. 9?
Have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up.
Everyone made it, yeah? All right, thanks.
The next hour or two.
Come on, lads. Let's just hit them. Hit them quick. No mercy. That's the best thing to do against your biggest enemies, you know. Oh! Oh, he had a pop. What a player.
Watford must be pretty concerned about this fixture pile-up.
Yeah, and when you've got fixture congestion, it only takes an injury or two and it can heap more pressure on a very difficult spell.
Oh, hold-up play. That's what that is.
Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it.
I suppose on Monday we should have a chat with the new boy, Jerust. And this is the thing, because we've got... Oh, come on, Harrington, W. Harrington. We're going to have a lot of fixtures next season, and then after that, I mean, I don't know, you know, if we manage to ever get Europe. Oh, unlucky. Go on, W.
Janmaat plays it forward.
Janmaat.
And it's Deulofeu. And the counter
Yes.
is on.
Not quite, Dodo. It's given Schwartz too much to do, you know. I can't believe we have to play old boys. I can't believe... honestly, I'm shocked.
Sure that won't get through. Herrera has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks.
Oh, interesting.
Battles to win it back.
Oh, come on. Okay, so these lads, you can see a difference, right? Much harder to break down than other teams. That's the thing about this league. It's like everyone is bad, except maybe 2 teams. That's how it feels. Don't you agree? Like these lot are already, you can tell, far better. Iniesta looking up from his phone there to make a challenge. Battering old boys is your dream. Yep. Would love to. If we ever manage to get out of Europe. Thanks for saying that, Taki. Oh. Oh my god. I love that people might pop into the chat. I'm sure they do, you know. Well, they definitely do. People come in on a whim randomly and they just see all this pro-Brexit stuff. Oh. And then they see 57, and I love how much that confuses everyone.
Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0.
Go on, Shimmy.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance.
Shimmy? That telling off doesn't seem to have gone well, does it? We can't get near them. Do you think we have to bring Jerust on?
And it's played forward.
I think we might have to go. I think we have to go 2 up top, bring Zidane on personally. But we'll have a chat about that at half time.
No joy.
That's it.
He's got options out wide. Oh, nice touch.
Oh! Oh, was he offside? That was a great move. It's a great move. 57 on the stroke of half time. The best kind of 57. Enjoyed with a cup of hot Pepsi. Boiled in a slow cooker for 2 days. You know what happens? If you do it how I do it, when you pop it in the slow cooker, I've got a big industrial sized one, I live in a mansion. The sugar floats to the top, right? And you get this, guys, let me tell you. You get this, you get, shut up. You get an absolutely beautiful thing, which is it's a miracle of nature. The sugar floats to the top, and on your white ceiling, you will get brown. You get brown. So, we're going to make some changes. Before we make the changes, why not have our final team talk? And the winner is no. It's Kurt Antoinette again. How is that possible? How is that possible? This slaps. Gas crack. That's wonderful. I'm going to do it again because I feel bad. But that was a great... Kev Raven, there you go. Thank you, Kurt Antoinette. That was great. Kev Raven. If you're there, if you would like to give a team talk... Now let me have a look at this. Kev Raven, it says, is following this channel. Is that all it gives me? Can I not see? Go on, Kev. In the meantime, Impolite Doodle, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Look forward to the streams each week, boss, even if Jim Beglin makes me want to 2-foot my phone across the room a la Dodo. Lomo Sapien, thank you for the 5-month resub. Kev Raven. Oh, balls in goal labs, please. That's wonderful. I thought you weren't gonna. I thought you were gonna do a disappearing act on us. Brilliant, brilliant, utterly brilliant. The darkness. Now, I think what to do is, this is a must-win, right? This is a must-win. I think we go 2 up top and we bring Zidane on like that. In my IMO. I'm going to take Harrington off. He's not had a good game today. We're going to put Zidane there. 2 centre forwards, why not? Fine. What are you? Central midfielder? Why not? What are you? Right midfielder, Dodo, fine. Wait, no, defensive. Kaiser, CMF, that's fine. I think that's right. I can't bring Jerust on. Maybe, if things go well, but Zidane, it has to be Zidane, I'm afraid. It has to be. You can't do that to Zidane, that's harsh. That's savage AF. That's very hot. Jerust last 15. That's not a bad shout, Gero 222. Jerust. What a lad. Brilliant tackle, Kruger. Ooh, Zidane, very nice. Lovely play there. Ah! Best chance of the game. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I did it to shut Jim up. Soz. That would have been a shame if you didn't hear the crowd. Thing is, the crowd, they were all getting their snacks. Nice having the commentary off. Thing is, Lulu Loopy Loo. We could have the commentary off, but I think have a pop is too important now. You know, maybe at some point we'll have a vote about it. But for now, you like the commentary on. Got the ball there, by the way. Come on, lads. Oh!
It could be in here. Shapes to shoot.
Oh! What a goal!
And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The understanding
That was
between
beautiful.
those two plays a big part in that.
That was
and
genuinely.
releasing the run on side proves the key ingredient.
Look at that team goal. Everyone's together. Did you see Zidane was class there? This pass and the finish. Strong from Tory Zidane there. The pass. First time. He had to stretch for it. Schwartz bullies teams. I know. I'm sorry. I have to watch.
Well, listen,
Oh, you don't let me watch it.
From the managers during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Just have to watch it later. He does bully teams at this level, and we hope he can keep that up. It's gonna be fascinating when we are promoted. It's gonna be so interesting to see. Oh, lucky. See how well these boys do.
Good stuff. This is better. Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break. Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Oh, well done, Kaiser.
Can't get the better of his opposite. No, has a pop!
Oh, has a pop. I was wondering what Hap was. Oh, he's offside, isn't he? I think he tried to play it to Zidane there. That's never off. That's offside. Football is dead. It's going to be trending on
For a
Twitter
change of
again.
personnel.
Welbeck is on. What a goal that was. And look, it's so great, isn't it? Because you
Keeper
get the
sends it
goal
forward.
and the game opens up massively. Suddenly they
Here's
can't
Deulofeu.
defend as much as they have. That's brilliant.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Go on, Schwartz. Oh.
Out in the nick of time. Going for goal.
Ah.
And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Oh, that always looked
Do you
like
see
the
those
outcome.
boys?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody
Wonderful
sensed where the
harmony
danger
right
was
now.
lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Look at that. Everyone is absolutely pumped, man. Look at what Schwartz did. That goal's brilliant. Vote Conservative, says Eric Fitz. Look, he kept fighting. First time. Right in the bottom corner. Look at that in front of the home fan. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's just the best thing you've ever
changes then in
seen.
quick succession.
Yeah,
Now
it's
everyone.
pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to
Schwartz
last
is
until
dead.
the final whistle.
That was Schwartz's last act. And who should come on? There's only one striker, everyone. There's only one striker on the bench today. Left after Zidane. That striker is a youngster called Jerust. I agree, Discodge, that Coley should come on as well for Iniesta. Perfect subs. There he is. Come on, Jerust. Give us another
That's two
perfect
now without
performance.
reply. Capu. Forward it goes.
That was so brilliant because it was a goal out of nothing, you know.
Gets away from his opponents.
Reset. Well
And
done.
he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Ah, unlucky Jerust.
Jan Mat.
Mishit it, I
play
think.
Forward. Dodo.
Oh, brilliant.
Progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? He's gone for goal.
Very
Deflected.
speculative with little threat, if any,
Why not?
for the keeper.
It really is Jerust FC, isn't it? Oh, is what some fans are saying. Well done, Felipe. Look, they've got no confidence.
Dodo.
They
It's
are
played
beaten.
forward. He's found his man.
Oh, unlucky. They are beaten like an egg.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they bask in their win. A genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
We
Well, that's
keep
it from
clean
us.
sheets like
Thanks
Boris
very much,
keeps this
Jim.
country great.
It's
Thank
a
you.
very good day to you from both of us.
I want to see that first goal again. It was really special. Really special goal. What a moment. Because it was so tough, wasn't it? We were struggling to make many chances. Excuse me, that's a Pepsi burp. Look at this. Do you see that from Zidane? This pass, that finish. Look at this. All right. Yeah, Schwartz has been too good. It's really ridiculous. Again, man of the match, of course. He's got to be player of the season in this league, surely. Felipe and Martinez apparently were poor. How can you say... Okay. Harrington had a poor game. He's not, to be honest, he's been pretty good. Jerust was good when he came on. Schwartz, unmatched. Zidane, excellent. Oh man, I'm feeling like we might have to go 4-4-2 for the rest of the season, I don't know. Ignore these ratings, boss. They're from the Guardian Football. Look, I'm absolutely over the what is it? Over the that's it, rainbow. Absolutely over the chips. That's Flemish. I'm absolutely over the chips at that result. Really special. Really special performance. You know, huge game. We know that the Hertfordshire lads are a tough side to beat, and we got the job done against Schwartz. You can see why the Schwartz lad is. They call him the ace. Was that it? The ace? Was it the ace? The ace. You see why they call him the ace of the bases? It's because all bases are covered. What a wonderful, another stunning display from the man, and a wonderful performance from all the assistant managers. Also, can I just say, and we go again. We keep going, and I'd just like to say as well that referee did make some shocking decisions, and he should be, you know, if he was kidnapped for a ransom, I don't know if. I'm just saying, I don't know if anyone would pay it, because even if it was a few tuppences, because yeah, what a game. Let's have a look at the league table. Still only 1 point clear. East Dorsetshire are really pushing us, and Hertfordshire third. We're clear of them now. Clear of them. It seems to be saying that those three are going up. Is there no playoffs? And what's that? What does anyone know? There's an arrow next to Norfolk City and the Potteries on 8th and 9th. What does that does that just mean they moved up the table? Maybe. They got Harry Pottered. That's class. They got absolutely the Harry. Wait, why Harry Potter? The Potteries. Potteries got absolutely Harry Potter. They do not know where that ring is, as they say. In fact, I want to just check how many goals Schwartz has scored now, because I'm sure it's just. I mean. In national team squad announcement. What's this? Shimizu, who has been named in the national squad, made the following comment: "Nothing's changed. I'm in the squad to do a job." Wait, go back. No, go back. Nothing. I'm in the squad to do a job, and it's one that I'm good at. Oh, very happy for him. Wow. Shimmy, come in here, please. All right, boss. Hello. You're not gonna have a go at me again, are you? I'm sorry for crying, I promise I won't cry again. Shimmy, congratulations on being called up to the national selection. Thank you, Gaffer. I couldn't have done it without you. Wonderful. Truly wonderful. He won't survive, boss. Now, we're going to do something fun. Why not? Because it's Friday night. Let's make someone's night. Let's make their weekend, hopefully. Now, whenever we've raided someone, I've said this before, but...
Grayscale, you were starting to follow me.
I've said this before, but whenever we've raided someone, they always say, thanks for the raid, and they say, everyone was so nice. And I couldn't be more prouder of that. Now, there's a lad called, let me have a look. Variety streamer. I stream every day, 9:30 UK time. I like raccoons, meerkats, and bourbon. But I hope he means chocolate bourbons. Now, there's this lad, but he is playing Among Us. Now, I don't know if people want to see that. That's not right. Let me see. But then there's also someone playing Fortnite. Oh, there's someone doing retro. Someone doing retro gaming. And there's someone playing Fall Guys. What's Ultimate? Having a look at all of these. He started playing FIFA. Who? Ted Clope. Who are you? I'm just seeing, basically I'm seeing who... Choco Biscuit. I'm having a look at who would match the vibe best. This might be fun. I've not seen Fall Guys in a long time. Now, there's a guy that's been streaming for 2 hours 22 minutes who has 19 viewers. Streaming live at 8 PM. Variety of games from indie. Is he going to see my follow though?
What a moment.
Honestly, man, that was like fucking
Language.
the saddest thing I've ever seen.
That was I'm
He's
sorry.
playing
I love you
FIFA and it's quite funny. Who
It
is?
was I'm sorry. Press R2.
He'll do it. He's an Irish lad.
I'm sorry. It's R2.
An Irish raid. Finally.
Ah, Jay.
I got
Right.
touched again.
I'm going to follow him. He might not
It's
see it though because he's playing.
fine.
Although the thing's nearly
I think you
done.
do, Major.
Another Irish sick of
You
them, says
hesitate for
Curtin.
cowboy. Look, this is what you get. Oh.
I was getting
good.
comfy, making sure I made it
Oh my
over.
god.
Zafar Cakes,
made
thank
it.
you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard.
I made it, but I didn't
Yes.
make it.
Yes. Zafara Cakes. Zafara Cakes.
Close one. Big
Love
time.
it. Love it. He'll do. Yes. He'll do just fine. Sam Michaelol, thank you so much for the 5-month streak. Go on, my hun. So we're going to raid Ted Clope. Now listen, this was great. I might even... I don't know. Are we on tomorrow? Tomorrow we're going to make something. Now, we have a lot of fun with that. We have made... in the past, we've made the John Lewis Christmas advert. We made a motivational video. Was that last? That was the last one. We did a. What did we do before? We did a YouTuber apology video. Boss, before you go, what did you make of your labs' defeat to Scotland on penalties? Who? What lads? Did that happen? Oh, my pro-Israel. I thought, did England play Scotland today? What they mean is, I should make it clear, because once I said that this is a Pro Evolution Soccer stream mainly, and someone in the chat said, well, I'm going to unfollow if you're pro-Israel. That's what that's based on. Alright, we're about to raid. It was so funny. It was it was just really funny. Like I say, I think English isn't their first language.
Okay, man, fine.
Over, were you?
If
Alright,
if
have
you
fun
win,
with
I'll get a
this.
Space Camp turtle tattoo. That's how comfortable you are that I'm not
See you
gonna.
later.
That's how comfortable you are knowing I'm not gonna win Switch Clutch.